The same day repeated for 1,000 years. As Hua Bei fixed her top, she hugged Wu Chen from behind and whispered, "Wu Chen, Then she thought to herself, back when I was in school, I used to watch those little films with just 2 or 3 performers. And now, it has come to this. I suppose it is time to pour essential oil on myself, then use it here." Hua Bei imagined herself saying, "Is this acceptable?" Wu Chen replied, "Little Hua, I cannot endure it anymore." Hua Bei, feeling dizzy, stammered, and then I, Wu Chen called out, "Little Hua." Hua Bei suddenly collapsed onto the ground, a thin line of blood dripping from her nose. Wu Chen, shocked, cried, "Little Hua." Hua Bei peacefully slept on the ground, still with a nosebleed. The next day, Hua Bei walked silently along the street. She muttered, "Yesterday was so embarrassing. I actually fainted again. This will not do. I must pick myself up again." As she looked at a dress displayed in a shop window, Hua Bei thought, "I usually dress far too casually. Wu Chen always treats me like a child. I must change." She imagined Wu Chen saying to her, "Very good, woman. You have successfully captured my attention." Hua Bei blushed and exclaimed, "Oh dear, I am not prepared yet." Then she thought to herself, "Oh dear, no, I truly cannot handle Wu Chen. Please be a little gentler." From a distance, the saleslady glanced at the daydreaming Hua Bei. Suddenly, Wu Yurong's voice came from behind. "Did you just say, Wu Chen?" Wu Yurong stepped out of the store. Hua Bei blinked and asked, "Who are you?" The saleslady with the generous chest hurriedly said, "Miss Wu." Hua Bei asked in confusion, "Miss Wu?" Wu Yurong posed seductively and said, "Oh, little sister still pretending? Please, come in." Without thinking, Hua Bei immediately walked into the store. Wu Yurong sat down gracefully. She said, "Little girl, just say it plainly. Are you Wu Chen's new sweetheart, coming here to flaunt yourself before me?" Hua Bei hurriedly waved her hands. No, Miss Wu, it is not what you imagine. I did not intend to make a move. You misunderstood," Wu Yurong thought to herself. "A misunderstanding? Judging by her eyes, she does not seem to be lying. What trick is this girl playing?" Hua Bei continued, "My name is Hua Bei. I truly like Wu Chen. He treats me particularly well, and I came here simply to change my appearance to get his attention, because he does not seem to have any interest in me." Wu Yurong suddenly recalled Li Robing's words. "Do you think that is everyone? There are still 2 other women with the surname Hua outside. I have not called them over yet." Wu Yurong thought, women with the surname Hua. She must be one of the 2 whom Li Robing did not summon. Hua Bei said, "By the way, Miss Wu, since I have met you," Wu Yurong cut in, "I have a few questions. I would like to ask you. What do you wish to ask me?" "I cannot guarantee I will be of much help," Hua Bei answered. "I did some research. When Miss Li encounters you, Miss Wu, she acts like she is facing a formidable opponent. So I figured you must hold a special place in Wu Chen's heart. Surely you must understand him well." Wu Yurong stood up slowly. "So young, yet you speak so elegantly. I would not say I understand Wu Chen completely, but I can say that we are very much in harmony. Everything between us is in sync." Hua Bei brightened. "That is wonderful. Miss Wu, I simply want to know, what does Wu Chen usually like? Songs, games, books, anything will do." Wu Yurong thought to herself, these questions. I actually do not know any of them. With her asking like this, even I want to know. Hua Bei asked nervously, "Miss Wu, could it be that?" Wu Yurong gestured. "Little sister, come sit here." Once Hua Bei sat down, Wu Yurong sighed. "I will not hide it from you. I genuinely do not know the answer to your question. The way you ask makes me empathize with you, because it is as if Wu Chen can see right through me. I have no secrets before him. Even though I conducted a background investigation on him, it turned out to be inconsequential. As for what he truly likes, I honestly know nothing." Hua Bei nodded softly. "I understand." Li Robing said, But those so-called in-sync moments between Wu Chen and me do not actually make any difference. In my view, what men care about is nothing but power, money, and women. I am certain Wu Chen is no exception," she thought to herself. "Money? Wu Chen casually hands me tens of billions. His wealth surely goes far beyond that. Women, there are now more of them than I can count on both of my hands. Power. Back home, he has ironclad ties with top-tier families such as the Li and Liu clans. Abroad, he is connected with Qatari princes and Monegasque princesses. I even heard he was flourishing in America not long ago. This wicked man, what does he truly care about the most?" Wu Yurong gently grasped Hua Bei's hands. Wu Yurong said, "Little sister, from now on, do not call me Miss Wu anymore. call me Sister Wrong instead. From this moment on, I will not treat you as an outsider. I hope you can join forces with me, and together we can find the answer to this problem, all right? Hua-bei blinked, confused. Eh? Miss Wu, this Wu Yurong leaned closer. Since we both deeply love Wu Chen, and both wish to uncover what he cares about and what he likes, why do we not exchange information from now on? And remember, no more calling me Miss Wu. From now on, call me Sister Wrong. She pulled Hua-bei close with surprising enthusiasm. Hua-bei, sweating nervously, stared at Wu Yurong's hands. Oh, Sister Wrong. Wu Yurong thought to herself, Li Ruobing, in her attempt to form her own faction against me, has managed to draw most of Wu Chen's women to her side. Even though I do not wish to quarrel with her, I have only one ally, the third young madam, which always puts me at a disadvantage. This little girl must not be allowed to fall into Li Ruobing's hands. Meanwhile, as Wu Yurong and Hua-bei discussed Wu Chen's preferences, on the other side, Ding Ruilong gathered his people in the conference room. Mr. Ding said, recently our family's overseas division has encountered some setbacks, resulting in quite significant losses. However, after adjustments to the domestic division over the past 2 months, especially after spearheading the first strike against the internal overcompetition, the public response has been excellent, and even those at the top have granted policy concessions. As the saying goes, after reaching the extreme comes the turning point. At this very moment, our Ding family has assembled the perfect combination of favorable timing, geographical advantages, and harmonious conditions. This makes it the ideal moment to leverage our momentum and advance toward global expansion. Therefore, I hereby announce that from this moment onward, I shall be solely in charge of the overseas division, while the domestic division will be managed by Ding Ruilong. Ding Ruilong thought to himself, that means the resources at my disposal will be 100 times greater than before. Wu Chen, I will not let you escape. Ruobing will ultimately be mine. At the same time, at Li Ruobing's household, Wu Chen and Li Ruobing kissed on the bed. A few seconds later, Wu Chen sipped some hot water. He glanced outside the window and said, Ah, it is cloudy. Time passed quickly. Wu Chen helped Hua Lei advance the progress of the new factory, supported Tong Xin's Tong family model in establishing channels in Donghai, and assisted in perfecting the infrastructure of the film and television base. In what seemed like the blink of an eye, 1 month had passed. Wu Chen thought to himself, Ruobing has been busy these days, yet I still must pamper her. Just then, he heard Li Ruobing's irritated voice. How have they not figured it out yet? Those companies counterfeiting our products. An employee answered, there are simply too many, President Li. Once we discover one, another immediately appears. Li Ruobing asked, other than the Royal Special Edition perfume, have all of our other products been counterfeited? The employee replied, only the most affordable hand cream remains unaffected. Li Ruobing narrowed her eyes. In the past week, how much loss has the company suffered? The employee said, because of the low-price knockoff of Huangkai's U2, our sales have already dropped by nearly half so far. Li Ruobing slammed the table in rage. I'm giving all of you 3 more days to pinpoint the companies counterfeiting our products. If you still cannot find them, I will hold each of you accountable. Pack up and leave. Everyone walked out sweating. Wu Chen entered and said, Madam, the coffee you ordered has arrived. Li Ruobing sighed. Darling, I am not in the mood for jokes right now. Wu Chen gently placed the coffee down. Really? Then I will take my leave for now. They shared a kiss. Half an hour later, Wu Chen scrolled through his phone and thought to himself, Meigan Shen Nuyin Shang Xiao Ke Ren, all the counterfeit versions of Huangkai fashion come from small companies I have never heard of before. With one quick search, you can find 20 or 30 of them. The scale is too large. Something feels wrong. He dialed Peng Wei. Peng Wei, I have sent you a list. Use professional methods to investigate it. Can you give me a result by today? Peng Wei replied, what Mr. Wu has instructed must be done, no matter what. 1 day later, Modu City, night, Han Shanhui stopped a cab. He entered and said, let us go to the airport. Wu Chen replied from the front seat, Han Shanhui, in a hurry to get to Paris. Han Shanhui froze. Who are you? Bei stepped on the gas. Han Shanhui screamed, yikes. They drove into a dim, smoke-filled street. A few moments later, Wu Chen pinned Han Shanhui against the wall. Han Shanhui trembled. Brother, who exactly are you, and what do you want? Wu Chen said calmly, do not ask too many questions. Just tell me, why is it that the great boss Han, with a net worth of several tens of billions and the authority to command dozens of companies, has his home address here? Cold sweat ran down Han Shanhui's face. Wu Chen continued. I asked you before, but you did not care, so why not let your wife and children, the ones you have not seen for 2 years, ask you instead? Han Shanhui panicked. No, brother, I mean, do not disturb them. Let us talk somewhere else. A short while later, Han Shanhui sat down, defeated. Wanna smoke? No. Han Shanhui lit one for himself. Actually, brother, if you investigated, then you should know that everything about me right now is fake. Just like tonight's trip to Paris. In truth, I am only playing the role of a big boss of Sino-French companies. It is all just about displaying numbers. Wu Chen said, Of course I know. And I also know that 2 years ago your wife called you a failure. You were so furious you left home, swearing never to return until you could live a respectable life. Han Shanhui lowered his eyes in shame. Wu Chen continued, But I still have not found the mastermind, the one who wired money to you in Paris and instructed you to act as a middleman, connecting with dozens of small companies to counterfeit Huankai fashion. Han Shanhui said, That person only contacts me online. I have never met him, nor do I know what he looks like. I know that too, Wu Chen replied. Han Shanhui asked nervously, Then brother, what can I do now? Wu Chen said, I only need you to do 2 things, and the first step is already completed. Han Shanhui blinked. What do you mean? Wu Chen explained. You missed tonight's flight and failed to arrive in Paris at the agreed time. Once the mastermind learns this, he will naturally contact you. So the second step is simple. Hand your phone to me. I need to install a program for reverse tracking. Han Shanhui's hand trembled as he clutched his phone. But Wu Chen's gaze sharpened. Listen, what you are doing now is a crime. You are receiving large sums of unidentified foreign funds. If someone reports you and you get investigated, Han Shanhui swallowed hard and said, I understand. I will do as you say. After one night, Wu Chen stared at the tracking results and sneered. So, it is you causing trouble behind the scenes. You kept a low profile for a few months, and now you have jumped out again. Ding Rulong. Since you want to play, then our game continues. A short while later, Wu Chen approached Hua Lei. Mr. Hua, can we add 2 more production lines? Hua Lei blinked. But our production capacity does not require 3 production lines. Wu Chen, do you have a new plan? Wu Chen nodded. I know you want a proper showdown with Rubing, but right now, Huankai is under attack by a cluster of small companies. Hua Lei asked, why not sue them for infringement? Wu Chen shook his head. The intelligence I obtained was collected through illegal means, so it cannot be used as evidence. And since they split themselves into countless tiny brands, it is extremely difficult to link them effectively, he continued. Relying only on similar product names or similar slogans is not enough to win a lawsuit. And once the lawsuit starts, those knockoff products will gain even more media exposure, which will only help them expand their fame. Coupled with a flood of online bots, Huankai's losses will be even greater. He lowered his voice. What is even more troublesome is that, aside from its regular business, Huankai has a specialized division focused on scar removal and blemish concealment. Among them, there is even a special rapid hemostasis version for military use. And this entire division relies on deep connections and sensitive background. Exactly what Rubing does not want the public to know. Hua Lei's eyes widened. I see. If you had not mentioned it, I would never have known that Miss Li's company has such a constantly active operation in that field. So, your idea is, Wu Chen replied, I want 2 production lines to also counterfeit Huankai's products, but primarily targeting the low-end market. Hua Lei asked, to wage a price war against them? Exactly, Wu Chen said. If they sell for 800, I will sell for 400. If they sell for 200, I will sell for 100. If they dare sell for 10, then I will run promotions and give it away for free. Hua Lei hesitated. This, Wu Chen said firmly, the low-end market is enormous. That is why they are acting so recklessly. Once we seize the market, we will have plenty of time and opportunities to break even later. Hua Lei lowered her gaze slightly. You are so good to Miss Li. She paused before asking. But if that is the case, why not build those production lines directly under Huankai? Wu Chen answered. Huankai follows a high-end route. Using these types of products to capture the low-end market would damage Huankai's brand positioning. It would be counterproductive. He leaned closer. Since the production lines cannot be placed under Huankai, the only option is Yubei Liji. On paper it is a different company, but in practice it does not make much difference. He held her gaze. Do not think you are merely helping Huankai. Remember, this massive market is exactly what you have always wanted. Hua Lei blushed. Her eyes locked onto his with rising warmth. Buchen. Thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider sharing my videos or channel with your friends who might also enjoy it. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Let's keep this community thriving together. Until next time, see you in the next video.